Hi everyone. Well, it's so good to be back and great to be back into my craft room again. I've really missed it. Well, this is my first video for the year and I'd like to take this opportunity to say to my subbies and any new ones watching this video, Happy New Year, and I hope it's going to be a great one. So I've managed in the last couple of weeks to put this journal together. It's got a lot of bits and pieces in it that I've decided to use up. I've got lots of tags and journal cards, scrap paper, and I need to start using it. So this one here is a hardcover, as you can see. It's covered in material, a very lightweight material. I've done this style before. In fact, the first 4 journals I made last year were covered in a heavier grade calico and painted. This one's lighter and has been painted, and we have the embossing on the front. This one has a curved spine. We've got the ridges, 5 of them, on the curved spine. It's plain on the back. And this one I've given a bit of a whitewash, whereas the others were just plain coloured. We've got the eyelets for the seam binding closure. And once again we have lace. I love my lace. So we have 5 signatures. I've put a bit of lace at the top of this because I've done the hollow back binding on this one. In fact, I've done it on a couple last year but forgot to say that in the video. So yeah, I've left all the threads on because I know some people like to have them there. So anyway, this one is it's got the curved spine, as I said, and it's 8.5 by 6, and it has a 2 3/4 inch spine. So that would be, I hope I'm right here, 21.6 centimeters by 5.2 centimeters. Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right. Where is the tape measure? Yeah, I knew that didn't sound right. It would be 15. 15.2 centimeters with a 7 centimeter spine. And I will put people's names down in the description box, the links and so forth, because I have some envelopes in here that were from Artymaze download. I have a couple of pages of done tags with from Razzer Crafts, which is Zoe Tofield. And I recently, at the start of the year, bought some of Tracy Fox's, who is lovejunkjournals, bought some of her wee tags. So we shall have a look inside. There is a mixture of papers throughout the journal as well. We've got stamperie and tea dyed and book pages and so forth. So this is stamperie paper, so are all these wee things. So here we have it's just a long tag. I thought this could be used as a bookmark, and I've just put some music paper on the back of it. Thought it would make quite a good bookmark. And we have a tag here, and I don't know if that's stamperie or not, I can't remember. Mainly because all these bits are from most probably the start and middle of last year, and I've got them everywhere, so they need to be used. And this I've just stamped here. You put your name and when you started the journal there, or you can use that site there. So this is the first signature, and I've done a lot of the journal cards out of book pages, and this idea I got from watching a couple of Rachel's. Now what is her YouTube name? Roxy Creations, that's it. She's an Australian girl living in Italy, I think it is, and she's got a really interesting channel. So I thought I'd try her way of collaging, and I really like it. It's easier to do, so thank you, Rachel. I used to get into a real mess the way I used to do it. So this is tea dyed paper. We have some printed vellum, we have craft paper, doily, graph paper, which is tea dyed, so is the lined paper, some book pages, small collage work, and a lot of the tags are made out of Edith Holden pages that I've got to use up. Book page, that could be a tuck. Got some tea dyed on there. These are printing spaces as well. And I've just done a wee bit of collage with bits of tissue on the backs of most of the tags. I've also done the different, the 5-hole seam binding instead of the 3. I started doing that towards the end of last year. This is Artymaze envelope, and I've changed my paper clips because I bought 3 different kinds before Christmas, and I have noticed they're ripping the paper, and I'm not going to sit there and turn the ends around. And I was watching just recently one of Mrs. Cogg's videos. It was and she uses these, she calls them her owl paper clips. So I've decided to use these ones because they're already curled and they hold quite a bit. They're quite good on the page, and I've just put a wee dangle bead on there. And there's tea dyed paper inside the envelopes. Now the book page, we have a bag here. It could be a tuck like the other one. This has a tea dyed cardstock tag, and this is just some paper I've sewn together and put a bit of collaging on. So there's 2 tuck spaces there, one at the back and one just there. Doily. And this is a book page. We have some collage. This is one of Tracy's tags, and I put one of my fussy cut birds on there. So most of the tags have all been backed with different bits of paper or tea dye paper. Some more printed vellum. Big pocket here. A tea dye card here. I call them index cards, but I think they've got another name. And this is one of Rachel's ideas. This is one I got from her. So this is a book page, and I've added tea dye paper to it, sewn around it, and collaged on it. So this could be used as an envelope, or you could attach it to a page and just leave it open and fold it up for writing on. Some tag. Just done some stamping on the back of that one. Some music paper. Another wee glass bead charm here. And this is an envelope I made from some tea dye paper. And I've just put a wee bit of Surrey silk and lace in there. Could be used for decorating through the journal. Oops. These paper clips are a lot easier to use. And this is what we call lunch paper. This is what I dry my papers on when I tea dye them. So you've got the tea dye that's transferred through it, so I cut it down to put in the journals. There was some tags I'd cut last year for another journal and never used, so I'll put them in here. Got another flip spot. Got lots of Edith Holden pages. I have to find ways to use that. And this is one of Razzer Crafts, Zoe Tofield's pages. That would have been the start of last year. I downloaded all these. So I put it onto a bit of card, did some collaging, added some lace at the top, used my wee stapler there. It's got some cheesecloth on there as well. It's another card with one of the wee tags from Tracy. Another one of Artymaze's envelopes. Wee Tim Holtz paperclip. And there's over 200 pages back and front in this journal. And this is a bit of handmade paper that I've just stuck a wee bit of paper into. Could be used as a wee book. There's another one here. I think they're really cute, those. It's a good idea. And this is a calico pocket, some lace on it. Don't know which paper brand this was because, yeah, long time ago. Put a wee bit of lace on there and tea dyed paper on the back. And that's stamporee. That's Edith Holden with some collage work. Some printed vellum. Book page. And I made a whole lot of, cut a whole lot of files out of cardstock. And only used some. This was one I actually hadn't cut down, so I've added it into here. It's another one of Tracy's tags. And this is a glassine bag that I've done some collage on. And we have another tag and another tea dyed card. So that goes in the back piece. And this one goes in the front. And I think this was tsunamirose. I'll have to check on that. Did a whole lot of, printed off a whole lot of stuff and only used a bit of it. So I've added that on there. That just folds out. This is just an envelope. It's got a wee key charm and it's got some tea dyed paper inside. We have a tuck here, a brown bag with some card inside. Another tag. Edith Holden. And this is parchment paper. Well, it's the new stuff that looks like parchment paper. And I had, that is Razzer Crafts Zoe Tofield. There's a couple of those pages in here. This is a book page that was lying around, and I've reinforced it with washi tape, and the tape I use is from Washi Wednesday. It's good tape. Another one of Artymaze's envelopes with some paper in it. Another wee bead charm. These are old beads. When I'm at thrift stores or Goodwill stores, I always have a look for old necklaces. I do have a few beads, but if I can find the old ones, I'll, you know, sometimes I just stick them in a jar because they're broken. I'll grab them. They make nice charms. It's the other side of the book page. I've stuck that down there. Why did I do that? That would have made a really nice tuck. Wee glassine envelope with another bit of that card knit with the lace, and a Tim Holtz mini clip. This music paper, I didn't rub the pencil out. It has pencil marks over it from their notes someone has made on the paper. So it's another one of Zoe's Razzer Crafts pages. I put a wee fussy cut bird on there, and I've stuck it onto one of those cards, tea-dye cards, made it into a tag, printed vellum, some music paper. Oops, fingers and thumbs. Another wee glassine envelope, wee glass bead. Small pencil markings. And we have another pocket with one of Tracy's tags. Some stampery card. And another one of these, which was upside down. That could be added in or just used like that. And the reason it's upside down is because I sewed the seam binding on the wrong side. That's quite cool like that. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed having a look through the journal. It's the first thing I've done this year. As I said, it's great to be back in the room crafting. I got the all clear from the doctors for standing, because I don't know if anyone else does, but I stand when I craft. I stand at my desk and I transfer my weight from one leg to the other. The only time I sit is when I'm sewing. I just find it more relaxing. For some reason I can't sit and craft, I just stand and do it. So anyway, I will be putting this into the shop. I've just got to start up my Etsy shop again. So I'll try and get in there tomorrow It's Sunday here, so it'd be Saturday for a lot of you people overseas. So it should be in tomorrow, be your Sunday, be my Monday. So anyway, hope I didn't confuse you all there. So anyway, I'll just say bye for now, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So bye.